The New York Knicks might be making a massive mistake right now. Everyone is celebrating an incredible Summer League performance, but the hidden truth could eventually destroy their season. Tyler Nickel has absolutely taken the Las Vegas Summer League by storm. The 47th overall pick from Vanderbilt is shooting the lights out and looks like an absolute steal. Fans are already throwing a parade for the front office. Leon Rose and his scouting department look like pure geniuses once again. They found a sweet shooting gem late in the second round, and the hype train is officially leaving the station. We need to pump the brakes immediately. We have to acknowledge a very tough truth about basketball in Sin City. Incredible three-point efficiency in Summer League does not always translate to actual regular season games. In fact, the correlation is dangerously weak. History tells us falling in love with a Summer League shooter is incredibly risky. If we look at the data, the link between long-range accuracy in July and regular season success is almost non-existent. The math simply does not support the hype. This warning is not meant to take anything away from the performance we just witnessed. Tyler Nickel was truly spectacular under the bright lights. Even after a rough final game where he shot 3 of 11 from deep, he still finished strong. The 22-year-old forward left the neon capital of the world shooting 41% from downtown. He was taking more than 9 three-point attempts per game. That insane blend of volume and efficiency simply cannot be ignored. However, only one of those two elements traditionally translates to the real professional level. The Knicks need to evaluate this explosion with a grain of salt. They cannot afford to misjudge their roster depth while defending a championship. Let us look at the positive side first. New York does not have to worry about his absurd shooting volume turning out to be a mirage. He uncorked an astonishing 11.6 three-point attempts per 36 minutes in Vegas. That is an absolutely astronomical number for any basketball player. To put that into perspective, that volume would have ranked 4th in the entire league last season among players with real minutes of to let it fly. An analytics expert for the Denver Nuggets named Owen Phillips actually researched this exact phenomenon. He studied 25 different box score statistics to see what actually translates from Summer League to rookie year performance. His research revealed that three-point attempt volume per 36 minutes has the second strongest correlation to rookie success. This effectively means the Knicks can safely count on their new rookie to confidently keep pulling the trigger. He will not be shy when the regular season begins, but the actual efficiency of those shots is a completely different story. The same analytics study brings some very dark clouds over the shooting percentage we just saw. Out of the 25 statistical categories analyzed, the three-point shooting percentage ranked 24th in correlation strength. It was almost dead last. It only ranked ahead of plus-minus per 36 minutes. This means that a hot shooting streak in Summer League is almost completely meaningless when predicting actual rookie accuracy. The defense is worse and the games are much more chaotic. The regular season is a totally different beast. This statistical reality does not negate everything the young forward accomplished. He proved he belongs on a professional basketball court. But it serves as a massive reminder for a front office operating with zero margin for error. New York cannot blindly rely on their second-round newbie to continue flame-throwing outside the anarchic confines of Las Vegas. The defensive rotations in the regular season will be much faster and much more physical. The front office must factor this exact reality into their official evaluation. But these previous findings are not entirely bad news for the reigning champions. The analytics actually reveal a gigantic silver lining hidden in the data. The research also shows that there is a very weak correlation between two-point efficiency in Summer League and regular season performance. This is fantastic news when you consider how poorly he shot inside the arc. The 6'7" forward struggled mightily when he stepped inside the three-point line. He shot a dismal 2 of 10 on his two-point attempts. If that stat strongly correlated to the regular season, he would be in massive trouble. Fortunately, the front office can mostly ignore his struggles inside the paint, just like they should ignore his blazing hot percentages from outside. He is most coveted for his outside shooting ability and his quick release anyway. He showed exactly enough potential in Vegas to leave the organization completely smitten. Frankly, his performance probably guaranteed him a permanent roster spot for the upcoming season. He earned his place on the depth chart. If you are enjoying this deep dive into the Summer League analytics, please like the video and subscribe, so we can keep bringing you the best basketball coverage every week. The front office is once again working within incredibly thin financial margins. They are operating right beneath the dreaded second apron, which severely limits their spending power. They need cheap talent to survive the grueling schedule. Signing a rookie to a minimum salary allows them to fill a crucial space on the depth chart for under $1.4 million. That is absolute pennies in the modern landscape of professional basketball contracts. At the exact same time, the organization knows how vital it is to fill the roster with truly capable depth. Injuries are inevitable, and the end of the bench will eventually be called upon to play meaningful minutes in important games. Guaranteeing him a spot as the 15th man is a decision that cannot be taken lightly. The coaching staff cannot be completely certain they will get reliable production out of the other unproven players currently on the roster. They are already rolling the dice with guys like Pacome Dadiet and Mohamed Diawara. Even relying heavily on Andre Drummond comes with its own set of unique challenges. Affixing themselves to yet another unproven wildcard is highly risky. This rookie has less professional experience than anyone else on the squad. If the front office miscalculates his immediate impact, it could have severe ramifications down the line. A single weak link can cost you a playoff game. Rest assured, he showed more than enough in Vegas to be in the mix for playing time. He brings great size and an absolute willingness to let the ball fly from deep. But reading too much into his summer shooting could come back to bite them. Let us explore a hypothetical scenario where the front office completely buys into the summer league hype. Imagine they enter the regular season expecting him to shoot 40% from deep off the bench right away. Coach Mike Brown might start designing second unit plays specifically to get him open looks. If the rookie hits a rookie wall and his percentage plummets to 30%, the entire offensive spacing of the bench unit collapses. Opposing defenses would realize he is no longer a major threat, and they would completely abandon him on the perimeter. They would pack the paint and make life miserable for guys trying to drive to the basket. This exact situation happens all the time with unproven shooters. The regular season scouting reports are incredibly detailed, and veterans know exactly how to close out on rookies. The physical toll of an 82-game season is brutal. The spacing issues would put an immense amount of pressure on the primary ball handlers. If the defense sags off the rookie, the driving lanes completely disappear. This forces the offense into taking tough contested mid-range jumpers. This cascading effect is exactly why teams must remain objective when evaluating summer league performances. You cannot let the excitement of a few good games in July cloud your judgment for a championship defense in May. The front office must build contingency plans in case the shooting does not immediately translate. They need veteran wings who can step in if the rookie struggles under the bright lights of Madison Square Garden. Players like Landry Shamet and Jordan Clarkson become even more valuable in this exact context. They have proven they can knock down shots when the pressure is at its absolute highest. Provide the ultimate safety net. The true value of this draft pick might not be fully realized until his second or third season. The coaching staff needs to focus heavily on his defensive development and his off-ball movement during training camp. If he can simply be in the right spot on defense and occasionally knock down an open corner three, he will be a massive success. The expectations need to be tempered to match the reality of being a second-round draft pick. The absolute worst thing the fanbase can do is expect him to be a savior for the second unit. He is a 22-year-old kid trying to find his footing in the most competitive sports league on the planet. Patience will be the ultimate key to unlocking his true potential. The shooting volume proves he has the ultimate confidence in his own game. You cannot teach that kind of irrational confidence, and it is a wonderful trait to possess. He will not hesitate when the superstar players pass him the ball late in the shot clock. That fearlessness is exactly why the scouting department targeted him in the first place. He fits the mental profile of a classic New York player. The organization has built a spectacular culture that demands toughness and resilience. He will be tested every single day in practice by veterans who want to win another ring. That daily competition will mold him into a better player. The Summer League was just the very first small step in a much longer journey. The real evaluation begins when training camp opens and the returning champions take the floor together. The intensity level will increase dramatically. We will quickly find out if the hot streak in Vegas was a brief mirage or the start of a brilliant career. The analytics tell us to be incredibly cautious, but the eye test tells us there is something special brewing. The front office has earned our complete trust after building a championship roster from the ground up. They know exactly what they are doing, and they understand the risks involved with relying on unproven rookies. This storyline will be one of the most fascinating things to watch as the preseason approaches. Will the Summer League standout force his way into the rotation, or will the harsh reality of the regular season catch up to him? The journey to repeat as champions is filled with thousands of tiny decisions just like this one. Every single roster spot matters, and every single minute on the floor must be earned through blood and sweat. We will be here to break down every single angle of this incredibly exciting season. The lights are about to get much brighter, and the games are about to get much tougher. The real test is just over the horizon,